Newly released surveillance video shows the U.S. drone strike in Afghanistan last year that mistakenly killed 10 civilians.
Women around the world are protesting the Taliban's new hijab requirement in schools.
They say every war is a war against children. They lose their family, their education, and most importantly, the joy of childhood.
It's been a month since the Taliban banned girls from secondary schools across most of Afghanistan. And
took its toll particularly on Iraqi children. Well, today, with the help of NGOs, some are now heading back to school and trying to rebuild their lives.
The previously classified military footage was released in response to a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit filed by the New York Times. 7 children were among those killed.
By posting photos of themselves wearing colourful traditional dresses on social media. They're using the hashtag #DoNotTouchMyClothes and Afghanistan culture to hit back at the Taliban, who have announced lecturers and employees must wear hijabs in accordance with the group's interpretation of Sharia law.
During that time, the economy has been in freefall and overwhelming the medical system, which has struggled to cope with the spread of COVID there. Hunger is everywhere. Millions are at risk of starvation.
In Afghanistan, reports of the repression of women continue to escalate. The BBC reported Monday that the Taliban have been accused of killing a pregnant policewoman.
How desperate would a mother be to hand over her child to a stranger in the hope that the child lives?
In Iraq, feminism is a fringe concept with little uptake in mainstream society. The country's women are some of the world's most disempowered, with gender inequality pervading all levels of Iraqi society.
A 21-year-old woman dragged out of car, shot dead.
Children sift through Kabul's garbage piles for scraps of food. It's a daily routine for these displaced families in the Afghan capital.
What happens to these children? Where do they go? Who will take care of them? Who will raise them? Will Western countries take them in? Britain says it will not. Defence Minister Ben Wallace confirmed that unaccompanied children will not be evacuated.
Other than seeking higher education and career, women are expected in Iraq to marry young. Almost half of married women have faced some form of domestic violence, either emotional, physical, or sexual.
The Taliban, they would be killing innocent people and abusing people and hurting them, not letting girls go to school and covering them up.
I think one of the most important thing in the Afghan peace talks is the safety and protection of women, of girls, their rights, their right to education, their right to safety, their right to equality, their right to participation in politics. And that should be the priority of all the political leaders who are involved in the peace talks.
We all must advocate for women, the rights of women and girls to use their full talents, to contribute economically, politically and socially, and pursue their dreams free of violence and intimidation.
Minds in motion, men in action.
2022明道模联韩讯，欢迎大家。